Hello YouTube, this is Quantum Fear and welcome to another one of my videos. This is Friends in WoW, and of course, like always with Friends in WoW, I have me and my friends. Here's Xavier, say hi, and on his bird that doesn't fly, kind of a big penguin really, I guess. And Phoenix, of course.
Hello.
So we are here. Hopefully the world will not crash on us this time, and we may continue the quite exhilarating conversation of Star Wars on some level. So,
Quite possible.
Quite
Actually,
possible.
I would say
Find
my
out.
mount is more like a dodo than a penguin.
Well, a flightless bird. I guess dodos are flightless, yeah.
Granted, they're extinct, but still.
Yeah. Okie doke. Let's go do. What do we want to do? Rocket place?
Rocket rescue.
Okay, here we go.
So this must look different for you.
It's well. There's a lake here.
Yes.
One.
Well, it's the ocean decided to get bigger.
Yeah.
I'm trying to know if there's any faster.
Can we like activate the boats?
I don't think the boats actually work. Nope. We need a hot air balloon, which is outside the docks.
Oh.
That's what we get for not reading the quest text. Just outside the town near the docks. Yep. Okay.
Gosh darn
I
you.
thought it was kind of weird. I was like, why? Oh, there it is. It's directly in front of us.
Gosh darn you.
Hey, you didn't read it either.
Well, I assume you to take care of this stuff.
Yeah, about that.
So are we bombing stuff? We are.
I did not go on that trip.
I assume that that you got your own
There we
balloon.
go. It took a second to respawn.
All right, so I'm blowing stuff up. What am I blowing up?
Read the quest.
Life rocket delivered.
So you gotta save 5 survivors, and you have to blow up
Oh.
blockade thingies. Blockader. So basically, you're dropping
right.
bombs on the people, and you're
I can't do anything right now.
yeah, you gotta wait until it says no, you can't.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Now what am I doing here? I'm going straight. I'm going away from the things I need.
Don't worry, you'll swing back around. Do.
Man, this is like really slow. I don't think I've even done anything.
You getting credit for any of the stuff that I'm doing?
I am. It's just that I expect my guy to actually do something, and so far all my guy does is.
Well, are you?
I don't.
If you hold down the right click, it'll give you the little aiming reticle,
Right. Oh, really? Oh, there
and
it
then
goes.
you can. 1 is for the rocket, the life-saving rocket, and then 2 is for the bomb.
Right. Well, the life-saving rocket's over with. Let's just bomb.
Well,
this
it's more.
stuff.
It's fun to keep thinking that we're helping more than just those 5. It's like, I've hit my limit. The rest of you are screwed. Like I've always felt kind of bad about that.
Although it looks like I'm urinating in the water.
Yeah, well,
Beer.
he's not too. He's
It
not too
does.
far off.
That's unsanitary.
Well, it's the ocean.
That's
It'll
true.
take a while to figure it out. So it's not like it's a public pool or anything where
Well, one would
parts
hope
per
not.
million is much higher than you would like it to be.
Die, you silly things! Die.
You are dying because the quest tells me to, which is almost as bad as the script is
That's
telling
right.
me to.
You're right.
Boom. I always love the, I am bombing you from afar and there's nothing you can do about it. I am invincible.
I'm invincible.
Yeah, loony.
That's right.
So I haven't really checked it. Has anybody actually commented on that video where we posed the question challenge to see if anybody would actually respond?
What's question
There was
challenge?
the one where it was like we quoted a movie, and we're one.
Oh,
not
I
movie,
doubt.
we quoted a online video, a very very old online video. And we're wondering if anybody actually know what it was talking about.
Oh, I doubt it. We haven't gotten any comments on any of our videos in a bit.
Did you look
So.
fear?
I get an automatic. Technically no, but I get an automatic notice when someone comments.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, then I'll let it slip this time, but you know.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm done. Are you done? So
Yep, I'm rocking him back right now.
That's what it was. Ah, that's kind of cool looking, actually.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of a neat, like a flying mount, just like a jetpack.
Yeah, yeah. That would be pretty cool.
Have you seen the like giant robot suit that lets you fly around? Actually,
No, I would have to say. I would have to say
it
no.
also lets you harvest minerals while you're in the suit.
Neat.
Well, okay, and of course it drops you to like no health because goblins.
Uh huh.
All right, let's go.
That was pretty much my thought of it. It's like, oh, of course.
Who is surprised? No one.
Yep. Oh, look at that! I got a new gun that'll actually use useful.
Wow. No, but that is worth money. All right, so we got two choices. We've got Sand Sorrow Watch, which is closer, or we have Momentum, which is way further away.
Let's go. Let's go to the watch, I guess.
All right, to the Watch.
Ding 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 ding. Widoo, widoo. So I start listening to a new Star Wars book today. This one's just called Lord of the Sith, and I guess it's about Vader and Senator Palpatine supposedly getting stuck on a planet together.
Interesting.
But I'm 4 chapters in, and so far they have yet to get to the point where they're on a planet stuck.
Huh.
I just like, so the whole back of this book is a lie so far.
It's like they better get to the planet quick, because...
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty funny. But I mean, at the very first chapter, they did the kind of a neat, like, this is, Vader's view of things, which was pretty cool. And it's like it's a goodly time before New Hope, but obviously, I mean, they talk about having things like V-wings and stuff, which were the clone troopers, space fighters. But they also, I don't know. There's like they talk about Star Destroyers though. So.
Okay. That's right, because they had at the end of Revenge of the Sith, they had a Star Destroyer.
But they weren't called Star Destroyers.
No, I'm sure they were called something else, but they were Star Destroyers and everything but name.
Well, true. They started that whole triangle thing in Attack of the Clones.
Right. So speaking of Star Wars, so I saw Star Wars for the second time this weekend. I enjoyed it much more than the first time.
Yeah.
Well, I realized about halfway through, I realized that I didn't have that nervous anticipation I did the first time, where I'm just like, please be good, please be good, please be good. So I was able to just sit back and just kind of enjoy the movie for what it was.
Nice.
And which was good, because I mean, I enjoyed it quite a bit the first time, and the second time was even better, in my opinion. And again, it definitely was. Too, huh? It was nice to have that second viewing, to kind of to take a little bit of the pressure off from the first viewing. So, because that was really all the first viewing was please don't suck, please don't suck, please don't suck, and I laughed at the funny parts, and I enjoyed the combats and all that kind of stuff. But this time, it was able to sit back and enjoy everything about the movie rather than just is it good or not. So, because for me, that debate was settled when I first saw it, but for some people, they were not as impressed. So
awesome.
Well, it's the people are enjoying it, and like I don't know. To be honest, I forget what we said in the first aborted attempt at this conversation. But I think a lot of people like it because it's what they remember Star Wars being.
Right.
You got the big honking. You got the dark guy who's very scary, and you got the big honking thing that's killing stuff. And so people are like, well, that's Star Wars, and that's what they want. And so, I'm like, and so I think that's riding a lot along those legacy lines.
Yes. And they even admitted part of the reason why the story is so similar to New Hope is because it worked the first time, and they wanted to They wanted to try and capture some of the original magic from the first one while still updating it a bit for new audiences.
We got to go get those
blood thingies.
The trolls. Right, and there are a couple of people I've listened to that said that, and it makes a certain amount of sense. About it's like, all right, we're going to capture them first with this, this, with this topic and this, thing that we know that they enjoy, et cetera, et cetera.
Yep.
And then we're going to we'll get to the news story after that. Once we get everybody's attention, then we'll go about doing it.
Let's just turn this in real quick since we're here, just in case it gives us another quest. Not that we have to go very far, but still. Collect Gargantapids Stinger, which is... we'll do that one.
Do that later.
So... this spot. So I would say, if you get a chance, I would say
on the right,
check it out for the second time. So I think you'll. I mean, I know.
I intend to see it again, but I just got to get the gumption to.
Maybe we'll go this weekend. Who knows?
There's a possibility. Depending on how much free time we have. Do you think we're still going to do that whole eat Chinese food until we're sick?
That's Gilgamesh's plan, and I mean, I'm down for it. Even though I had Chinese food for supper tonight, I don't care. I love Chinese food, so.
No, Phoenix. I'm serious. One of our friends was like, we were like, what are you gonna do? He's like, how about we get a bunch of Chinese food that we can more than we can eat in a week, and then try to eat it. And we're just like, okay.
I would be totally up for that. Let me tell you.
Right?
It's such a weird thing for him to say, though.
Well, oh my gosh!
I think part of it's just like the idea of not the source of splurge, but just the doing something that's generally because he said himself he's got to start eating healthier come the new year. So this is kind of one of those like last hurrah kind of things.
No, I know how that is. I've told Phoenix this, so she'll not wince quite so much. So I did something kind of stupid today.
Today?
Today.
Oh, you're talking about the thing you did today, not that you... Okay.
Right, this is about like 3 hours ago, to be honest. And so basically I cooked myself dinner, which for those that don't know, that's a pretty rare thing. I'm not a bad cook. It's just I don't like cleaning. So I tend not to cook because that means you have to clean afterwards. Yep. Well, I cooked this thing that required me to put the frying pan in the oven.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And so I put it in the oven. I took it out just fine. Okay, Kat, that was nice of you to do. I don't know what that was all about. And then I was kind of stirring it up, and then I touched I picked up the handle. It sounds about as much fun as you think.
No, yeah.
After some very choice words.
Which will not be repeated, otherwise the not safe for work tag will be needed.
I was just like, I just barely tapped it with my fingers, but it was enough that my fingers are tingling. So it's just like,
this is why I don't cook.
Exactly. Well, it's the first time, and honestly, I'm pretty careful when I cook. So normally, it doesn't affect me. So it's like I don't usually get fires and stuff like that. But that was certainly weird, though.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. But on the other hand, the quiche-like thing I made was quite tasty.
So there was an upside.
Yes. Well, what it was is that I was like, okay, I had vegetables and stuffing left over from last week or Monday, and I'm like, okay, I got to use this up, and I'm like, okay, I got a couple eggs, so I was like, I'll do that, and I was thinking about it at work. I'm like, what do I want to add to this? It just seems like there's not quite enough, I guess like not so much as an amount as in there's something missing, and I need to add it together, to really. And so I added eggs and hamburger, and then I was talking about it at work, and the guy's like, well, there's this company that makes these really neat spice blends that's like from around here, and he told me about them, and I picked them up, and so I basically had curry, curry egg, like had curry flavored egg, like scrambled eggs kind of thing, with hamburger and like mixed vegetables and stuffing. And it was all like I put it all in there. I cooked the hamburger. I put it all in there, and then I put it in the oven to bake for like 15 minutes. And it was like, oh, this is nice. It wasn't like there was no like crispy ends or anything, but it was quite tasty, and I was actually very happy with the way it turned out.
Nice.
So, Alton Brown used to call quiche. I used to call it refrigerator Velcro, because you can pretty much do this with anything that's leftovers in the refrigerator, and it'll stick.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, sure.
Holy crap, we're getting a trinket.
Not a very good one.
No, but still better than 0.
Well, it says you. This all sucks.
It's still better. If you have nothing, it's still better than what you've got.
It says you. I didn't get a trinket. I got boots.
No, that's your fault. You're just taking. I got a trinket, so I don't know what you.
Well, yeah, but none of the trinkets wouldn't have made any difference to me. Where are we going?
We're going to kill with the wind thingy.
Right. Anyway, so back to Star Wars. Oh man, for the last like 3 weeks, I'm in such a mood to do something Star Warsy.
Oh yeah,
and I'm not talking about just playing like an MMO or something. I'm talking about, I don't know, something. I'm just like,